The fuck is this?
Okay, and I think we are live. Hopefully the laptop can cope under this pressure. Apparently playing videos on YouTube is very stressful for the laptop. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, once the video starts playing, let me know how the audio is. Is my volume too loud? Or is their volume too loud? Or whatever. And let me say hello to everyone. We are just over 20 minutes out from when this thing goes live. Is this shit quality on my end? Okay, it's my phone. Okay, it's 1080p. That's good. So, I got some greetings to dish out. Jackpot, Deej, Billy Lowhorn, Sean Simmons, Neo Spliss. Welcome back, Neo Spliss. Alexis Diaz, Spencer Saito, Chopped, Ant D, Marcusaur, Sean Simmons, Mamia, Yump, Get Down, Geisen, That Game Cat in the chat, and I think that's everyone covered. Thank you everyone for showing up, for saying hello, for the chats, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying they're keeping their expectations low. Coincidentally, that's the title of my video. Keep them low. These states of plays have disappointed me more than they've entertained me, except for the very first one. Remember the very first one? That was when they showed off Iron Man, and I think there was Dreams virtual reality was revealed in that one. That blew my mind, but that disappointed everyone else. But for us virtual reality fans, that was the good stuff. Oh, we got Mr. Hess Barber here. Hess, how are you doing? Hess, are you here because maybe something's going to be shown off? First Contact going to be in this video, Hess? Perhaps a bit of Firewall? What season are we on now? 7? 6? Hess says Geisen. Poker Stars viewer available after the State of Play stream is my prediction. How cool would that be? That'd be super cool. If that happened, I would stream Poker Stars all night long. That's my promise. If that happens, I will do that. So, did I miss anything interesting from you guys? Alexis Diaz likes the King Kong theme. Me too. I didn't even play them King Kong games. Donkey Kong. King Kong. But yeah, that one's really grown on me. Chopped is here. Man, Chopped told me that his headset broke. He's got a... I don't know if he's replacing it, or buying a new one, or has to wait for it to be fixed, or whatever, but... Poor Chopped. Send him your thoughts and your players. Ant D, I hope you're keeping well. Marcusaur says he has low expectations, but still high energy. Hoping for at least 1 or 2 gems out of this. Marcusaur, I think you're right. I'm high energy too, kind of. For me. Because of that PSVR 2 announcement. I'm still high on that. No matter how bad this is, we still have that to look forward to. All we can do is hope, says Ant D. Mamia says, I'm realistic and don't expect anything. What I do have in mind are surprises. Pinch it off, let's say this shot. It was nice and clean, I should say. Minimal wiping required. So I was pretty happy with that. Decepticon's tunes are the poop, says Gamecat. Keeping expectations very low, says Jackpaws. Blade Runner meets Dio. I don't know what that means. Or is that a song? Oh, you're thinking about... I don't know what Dio is, though. Maybe that's some kind of musician of some kind. What song was that? Oh, you'd have to ask Decepticon. I'm not used to, anything playing past the Donkey Kong song. Chopped, hope your day is well. It is going pretty well, Chopped. Thank you for asking. I hope yours is good too. Hess Berber says, ooh, that will be exciting. Man, Hess teasing us. Hess teasing. Oh my god. No, there's no way I'm thinking of Firewall 2. Solaris, though. Solaris is due. I mean, I think this could be the place we see a succulent release date, perhaps, for the PSVR. Perhaps. Concrete. That's my prediction right now. I mean, Hess is teasing something, isn't he? And if he's not teasing something, he's going to be banned right after the stream. Permanently. Lies says Puppet. How you doing, Puppet? Oh, nice. Chopped with a donation. Thank you very much, Mr. Chopped.
Oh, shit.
It's the 5XL.
Discord messages.
I will check my Discord messages after the stream. I don't want to miss anything right now. And lose all the chat or whatever. Mamia says, actually, maybe clarification may come on PS games going to PC. I have a feeling they'll keep that separate from these state of plays. I mean, these are all about hyping up PlayStation. Those PC things, while they're exciting for PC players. I think they want to keep them as blog posts or whatever. I could be wrong, but I feel like if they were going to do that, they would have saved that Days Gone announcement for this instead of revealing this in a blog post or an article or interview, whatever it was. Muzz is here. How you doing, Mr. Muzz? How's things in Canada? I hope anyone here from Texas. I hope everyone is doing all right. I hear everyone's turning into popsicles over there. Let's hope PokerStars viewer after the stream, man. That's, I don't know. I don't know, would Sony go to like team up with that developer? Like they're really kind of, it would be an obscure kind of team up. Maybe. It would explain why it's been on the store for quite some time and it hasn't shown up anywhere. I just saw a big penis in the chat that's flying by on the screen. Pretty hot. Anyone checking out that Outriders demo? I was asking people about that today, Germ. Is it good? Trent says, as far as looks, how you doing, Trent, by the way? I hope the PSVR 5 looks just as sexy as the PS5. Man, that's a controversial statement. A lot of people think the PS5 looks hideous. I think it looks quite nice, although when I did bring it downstairs, my girlfriend actually just laughed at the size of it. She's like, that's ridiculous. That thing is huge. That's the first time she's ever said that to me. Fix my headset. Oh, Chop fixed his headset himself. Nice. Was on hold with Sony for 2 hours just to get hung up on. Sony, apparently they're like really bad for customer service. I've never had to deal with them myself, but I keep hearing that. You keep hearing bad stories. But then again, I guess you wouldn't hear the good stories, would you? People would just get their replacements and they wouldn't go online talking about it. Just that 1 week, it's 70 degrees now, says Sean. Sean, are you in Texas? Has potential, says Jerm. Haven't finished the demo yet. Okay. Is that like an online servicey type game? Outriders. Guess your lady don't like them big, says Chop. Listen, she likes them to get the job done. That's how it be. That's how it be. Sony wanted too much to replace that 25mm fan, so I did it myself on that MK1 kit. What the hell is MK1? Like, no, I don't know what that is. GX shit. I don't know how to say your name. I'm just going to call you GX. He says banana. How you doing, GX? Sean Simmons, yes, sir. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see you're alive and not a popsicle, Sean Simmons. Auntie D, that's what she did not say. Exactly. Germ, old school DLC model from what they're saying. Okay. Ooh, something's happening. Okay. Let me check out the volume. I'm going to pump this all the way up. And then I'm going to tab over. And you can let me know how that volume is. Do I need to go up or does the video need to go up? It does require online, says Germ. Let me full screen this actually while I... Yeah, here we go. Please don't crash. Please don't crash, laptop. Okay, here we go. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I can see like lag on my end. Oh well. Daniel Lindsay is here. How you doing, Daniel Lindsay? Welcome. Sean Simmons says video up. It is indeed up. Can you let me know how the audio is? I've got a feeling this is going to be good, says Deej. I'm just keeping my expectations low. Even for flat games, I'm keeping my expectations low. Although if I see Horizon 2, like gameplay or whatever, I'll be happy with that. That'll be cool. Cousin Justin is here. Hey, my name is... What? My name is who? My name is Chicka Cousin Justin. Welcome, your moist king. Hello, Cousin Couch. How you doing, Cousin Justin? Excellent intro. It's always a pleasure to read your comments, Cousin Justin. Muzz, think we'll see anything virtual reality in this? I doubt it. Muzz, my expectations are low, except now that Hess appeared in the chat, and he's kind of being a little bit cagey. I'm thinking we might see some Solaris. I'm thinking we'll see Solaris release date. That's my prediction, thanks to Hess. And if it doesn't come true, Hess is banned for life. Let's make a competition, says HP Public Gophers. I'm down. You got 13 minutes to come up with the rules. Chopped, I'm just here to smoke weed and hang out. Hey, I'll allow it. You've had a stressful week, Chopped. HP Puppet, let's see if I can shower my ferrets faster than you can your kid. Oh no, I don't want to do that competition. Do not want to do that competition. I thought it was going to be related to this the state of play, like making bets and guesses and stuff. Let's not involve children being showered, okay? Muzz says, I want that Firewall 2 announcement, Hess. I think it's too far away. And I don't even want it this early either. Wait until 2022. Getting close to PSVR 2. Or maybe whenever they show us PSVR 2. And then they're like, hey, look, it's Firewall 2. You know? Isn't that right, Hess? I'm sure that's what Hess has planned. Probably working on the Battle Royale mode as we speak. He's customizing his Aim 2 with no light ball. The Game Cat in the chat says some Humanity should be shown. That's a game that's been completely off my radar, Humanity. Although that is one that they listed in their updates as ones to look forward to. How about Sniper Elite? That one's kind of gone quiet. Be nice to see a little update in Sniper Elite. I'm assuming you're okay with the volume. Nobody said anything about the volume yet. It's playing music, unless you can't hear it at all. There's music. You should be able to hear music right now. Hess says, good to see you're excited about the announcement. I mean, what? Oh, man. Hess. 13 minutes out. Well, 12 minutes out. It has to be. It has to be. He's confident. He's putting his blue wrench on the line here. You don't do that unless you're serious. We're going to see some Solaris, I think. And hopefully we'll see some gameplay. Maybe some aim controller gameplay would be cool. But I'll be happy with just the release days as well. You know? Mamia. Oh, replying to somebody else. Oh, Dane says no music. Uh-oh. Are you sure there's no music? You absolutely should be hearing music. According to my bar thing here, it's moving up. So I'm going to mute it now. And then I'm going to unmute it. And then I'm going to hope that's done something to fix things. And Chopped with another...
20,000 leagues under the sea. There's a nice place to deposit somebody, brother.
For some nappies.
That's my favorite one now. Chopped says for some nappies, $5 reduce. Thank you very much for the exceptional generosity already today, Mr. Chopped. Thank you. They could show us the PSVR 2 dev kit, says Peter Ass. I'm sorry I'm saying your name. It's definitely not Ass, but I don't know how else to pronounce that. I'm just going to say Petter. Petter. How you doing, Petter? Joshua Dowback. Firewall 2, wouldn't that be cool? But I think we're going to see Solaris. The world isn't ready for Firewall 2 yet. But we are ready for Solaris. Firewall with haptic cup. How you doing, Celestial Poles? Muzz Hess has my nipples hard with that comment. Yes, music. Okay, thank you. Goddamn. Whoever said no music, permanently banned that person. Daniel Lindsay, permanently banned that guy. Forever. Stream and audio are fine. Thank you, Deej. Ooh, Hess says it's awesome with the aim, the way it was meant to be played. There it is. I'm gonna clip this comment. I'm gonna post it in all the Oculus Rift subreddits. You know, it's gonna be... I'm gonna get you in trouble with Oculus and Mark Zuckerberg. Yes. Germ says there's music, but it's a little low. Okay, I can fix that. Okay, bumped it up a few decibels there. Let me know how that is. And thank you for the tip. Oh my God, Daniel Lindsay, God, wiped out the map. I'm sorry, Daniel Lindsay. I was joking. I always joke when I say that, but it always happens then anyway. Muzz did it this time, and you know, I mean, I can't blame Muzz because I did say ban him. But listen, Daniel, I'm sorry about that. It's temporary. 300 seconds, you'll be back if you want to. Although I understand if you don't want to after that. Joshua says, will there be a new aim for PSVR 2? It's way too early to tell, I guess, but I hope so. I think we all hope so. But maybe the new motion controllers will be so cool that we might not need it. Or maybe they'll come with like an attachment that you can just place the two of them into and it'll be like holding a gun, if you know what I mean. I don't know. We'll have to wait. The future will tell. Mamiya thinks a new aim will happen for sure when it's time. Very possible. Lol. Says Jackpot. Fuck the Zuck, do what you want. HP Puppet says got a shower. The ferrets. What's with these ferrets? All of a sudden you're talking about ferrets all the time. HP Puppet says heard new PSVR 2 not going to come out this year. It's definitely not going to come out this year, Mr. Puppets. They've already said it's not coming 21. So, you know, it's not even guaranteed to come out in 2022. I'm sure they're aiming for that, but with this pandemic going on, you'd wonder, will that affect things? Okay. We are 7 minutes out. Well, 7.5, we'll say. Any predictions for this? Other than Solaris, which we can practically confirm now at this stage. Thanks to secret insider knowledge. I will not reveal my sources, alright? Mamiya says, sure hope they use some dog repellent material for that lone PSVR 2 cable, man. I mean, the cables are not without their downsides, but I'm still kind of happy that they're going with the cable. Deej says GT Sport information. Excuse me, do you mean Gran Turismo 7? Because they did confirm that was going to be delayed until 2022. And they blamed COVID for that delay. So I doubt they will show anything about Gran Turismo when it's not coming out until next year. I'd be surprised. Petter, I think the cable is only for the setup. I think it's like attached to the headset, Petter. I mean, they said for easy setup, so there's not going to be a breakout box. It'll just be that USB Type-C port in the front. You just plug it into that. When you're done, plug it out, put it wherever you want to put it. It's going to be way more convenient than PSVR, what we have now. But it still won't be ideal for people who just hate wires and want wireless entirely. Geisen says Spider-Man for the Avengers game. That's actually a very realistic shout, I would say. That sounds very plausible. Although I kind of wonder, because that new Spider-Man movie is coming out Christmas time, will they maybe hold it back as long as they can to get close to that movie for that maximum marketing cross exposure or whatever. Back to Midnight Club driving for me, says Mamiya. You waiting for Gran Turismo 7? Oh, Jackpot reminded me. GTA 5, PS5, probably. If there is one shocking VR announcement that I think might happen, it could be GTA 5 on PS5 having virtual reality support. I mean, that's completely crazy out there. Definitely not going to happen, but like a 0.0001% chance in the back of my mind, I feel like that's a thing. And I don't even mean PSVR 2. I mean, just run it on PS5 with a VR 1 headset. Definitely not going to happen, but, you know, I can't stop thinking about it either. Oh shit, Decepticon is here. Decepticon, we were all enjoying your tunes earlier on. We finally got past the Donkey Kong tune, and we played the next one in line. Which very rarely happens, because I don't have patience. Mamiya, yeah, here's to another 2 years of GTA 5 being a bestseller. Can you imagine if you have to buy it again? For virtual reality, that would be the 4th time I've bought that game. PS3, PS4, PC. One of the few PC games I ever bought, just for the mods. And PS5 again, if it's worth buying again, that is, with virtual reality or whatever. Hess Barber says, wire equals next-gen VR. It's the only way. That's my thoughts on it too. I mean, wireless is cool, but you can't have that crazy high-fidelity visuals and, you know, support them 4K visuals or whatever kind of screen we're going to get without that wire. I mean, there's talk of, like, wirelessly using the Wi-Fi, but then that introduces latency, and then you've got to worry about a battery in the headset and all this kind of stuff. So, listen, Hess Barber would know. Listen to Hess. Sean Simmons says, that's it, Jackpot, it's time to resale GTA 5. Man, that game sold 140 million units, I think, recently. And 2020 was its best year for sales. Out of all the years it's been on sales in 2013, 2020 was the best year. That's crazy. Mr. Khan. Avengers needs the player base. I heard it's been going down. Yeah. Didn't they release like 2 Hawkeyes in a row? That was not. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, there's like Kate Bishop or something. Female Hawkeye and male Hawkeye. Back to back. Anyway, whatever. What it is, what it is. What it be, where it went, says Decepticon. He's a philosopher. He asks the deep questions. HP Puppet, GTA 5 worth it on PC. Never seen you stream it with mods. Oh, no, I would never stream a PC game. My laptop just wouldn't be able to cope. My laptop couldn't cope with GTA 5 by itself, basically. It overheated. The fan started making loud noises, and I'm pretty sure it damaged something. Which is why my laptop struggles. from time to time. Decepticon says, need every pixel with that wire, exactly. These graphics are expensive and needs wire. We gotta put wire on the table to feed our kids. Mamia, my young nephews are neither into Fortnite nor GTA 5. They're being brought up right proper. Listen, GTA 5 is a respectable game. I know the online has turned it into something different. But I love GTA growing up. Even the top-down ones on PS1. I love those games. Fortnite though, absolutely. My nephew's playing that thing and he does the Fortnite dances and everything. Listen, I can't say anything to him. You're not even allowed to hit them these days. Geisen says we won't be able to play Firewall 2 for too long if it is wireless, exactly. And look, if it's just one cable we have to worry about, I'm sure we can figure out a way to like hang it from a ceiling or whatever so it's not in the way. Muzz, yeah, give me one cord for more any day. I never played VR standing up once anyway, and then a love heart with the white cross in the center. I don't know what that's about. 1 minute 30 seconds. So this video is going to be roughly 30 minutes long, I believe is what they said. He said in the post, don't expect any new hardware information, so don't expect any talk on PSVR 2 or business deals, so don't expect any studio acquisition news. Just software updates. Updates on indies that they showed off back in June, plus a couple of new game announcements. That's what they said. So set your expectations like that. Keep in mind they never mentioned virtual reality once, but, you know, probably going to see Solaris. So yeah. Less than a minute to go. Get hype. Where's the hype? Where is the hype? Would have been cool if PSVR 2 was a standalone headset and accessories, says Petter. And that way Sony could have recruited even more people to buy the PS5. If it would enhance the experience. I mean, a hybrid, I guess, would have been ideal. But then you're talking about putting hardware into the headset itself and then increasing the price of the headset. So there's definitely downsides to that as well. The Hawkeye packs are releasing soon, says Geisen. Time to tee a new nephew, says Puppet. They will announce another play-at-home game. Oh yeah, Ratchet & Clank was one of those play-at-home games. We are... shit. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Alright, get ready. Decepticon hoping for Elden Ring, maybe. Here we go. Brace yourselves. Oh my god. Racing pending. I get this.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
Oh yeah. That's
that
loud.
last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4
Bandicoot.
It's About Time experience.
How's
on
the volume?
PlayStation 5.
Let me know how the volume is.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown of Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio,
Chop says
and more.
already
Let's
hazy.
make this fun.
Jackpot says everything's fine. Thank you, Jackpot,
Picking up
for
where
letting me know.
Crash Bandicoot
Appreciate
work
it.
left off. In Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable
okay, I guess it's safe to
interdimensional
talk.
prison,
It's safe
leaving
to talk.
giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash.
I mean, I'm
and
glad they
his
brought
super
Crash
pals.
back, you know?
We
used to love
designed
these
Crash
games on
Bandicoot 4 to
PS1.
leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave. But wait
Suave.
until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second.
Targeting 60 frames per second.
With the weight of the universe
So
on your
not locked.
shoulders, and probably some errands to run.
Job, lady
There's
just
little
got in the
time to
shower,
wait on
so I
loading
gotta go.
screens.
I'll be like,
The
you pervert.
DualSense
Leave that
wireless
woman to wash
controllers
herself
bring
in
adaptive
peace, Job.
triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's
She's trying to get
DNA-changing
clean.
ray gun.
She doesn't need you making
Or
her
feel the
dirty
grip
again.
when you grapple a Tana's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his dingo dog.
Really feel the suck.
Looking to get
That's
fully
gonna be a
immersed in the
meme right
Crash
there.
Bandicoot universe?
That's the new meme.
Crank it up to 11.
February
Take your audio
2021.
into an all-new dimension. with
Feel the
enhanced
suck.
3D audio.
Thanks to DualSense controller.
Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way, Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials,
Perverts.
flashback levels, and boss fights.
Flashback levels, that
I
was
bet
cool.
Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%.
Crank it up to 11 and
one
feel
more
the
thing.
suck.
If you own
You
the
left
PS4
too soon.
version of the game,
You left
an
too
upgrade
soon.
option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your
But
first
not free-
playthrough
not a
or
free
your
upgrade,
100th,
is it?
there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Easy job. Only 5 minutes. Hey, when you get to Chop's age, 5 minutes is 3 times as many times as you
Welcome
need.
back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play.
All right.
We've got some great updates lined up for you.
Okay.
First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly
Returnal.
anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal.
I wonder will Sony buy
In
Housemarque.
Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout.
Captured on
Crash
PS5.
lands on an alien planet, Atropos.
Deej is next.
After receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries,
pretty looking
which
game.
may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering
some
your way
proper
above
look at
and
gameplay.
around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
Very fast paced. Bullet hell. These are the guys who made Rez. Did they do Dead Nation as well? Housemarque.
With the
was
large
the other
variety
one?
of
Apocalypse?
enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no
Oh,
matter
Annihilation,
what the
Annihilation.
circumstances are.
I can't remember the name of the other.
Is only
They used to do twin stick shooters as well, I'm trying to say. Still not okay with games being
Every time you
$70
die
as
and
jackpot.
restart,
Yeah,
the
it's
world
kind
will
of
change.
it's a hard pill to
The
swallow.
map will be different. Enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt.
Especially when it's some games are
Here
70.
you can see the use of the lightning alt fire, which is great for
Lightning
crowd
alt
control.
fire.
This is one of many alt fires that you can acquire in the game.
Spooky looking enemies in this game.
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change
Is this
the
like a
playstyle
roguelike? I
and
think
make each cycle feel unique.
Each cycle different. Okay, yeah. So when you die, it changes, doesn't it?
Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We
I'll never
allow
play
players to
$70
piece
for a
together the
base
puzzle
game,
that
says
is the
Geisen.
story of Celine. As
Oh, you
we
mean like
venture
not a special
deeper and
edition or
deeper
anything?
into
Okay.
Atropos and
I mean,
into
I'll
her personal
do
life.
it for games that I know are going to be quality and that I really
can't
want.
be
Like
here.
God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to want that day
I am
one.
reliving my memories in that house, but
This, I'm not too sure.
not fully.
If it reviews really well,
They're corroded.
maybe.
Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured.
Brian
But I
Smith,
can't
it was my
remember
birthday yesterday.
the
Belated happy
torment,
birthday, Brian
feeling
Smith.
Like I was losing my mind.
AAA costs a fortune to make these days, says Hess. $70 is a bargain to play tens of millions worth of development. That's the other point too. Plus, I mean, they go on sale pretty quickly. If you wait like 4 months, this is probably like 25% off or something. But yeah, I mean, there's the whole inflation argument as well. Games have
Returnal
been the same
lands on
price for,
April
like,
30th,
over 10
and it's
years.
developed by the talented team at Housemarque.
But then again, has the cost or the
Next, let's
living
take a
wage
closer
gone
look
up?
at a
I don't know.
high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
No, I saw this in the Nintendo Direct, and I don't even like Nintendo Directs.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios.
It's like being
We're
forced
an
to watch
indie developer
Nintendo
based
again.
in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4.
Job's
where
done
players
already,
settle their
Jesus.
scores with epic
That was less than
dodgeball
5
battles.
minutes, Josh. Like you
Knockout
said,
City is
God of
easy
War
to
makes
pick up and
sense, but
play,
some
but
don't.
there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills.
Yeah. Plus,
In our
listen,
1v1
Housemarque
face-off
say
mode,
this is
you'll
their
go
first
head-to-head in
AAA
a
game.
constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your
I
reflexes
mean,
and abilities to
what
knock out
defines a
an opponent.
AAA game is another
A well-timed catch
question
powers
that
up the ball,
you know,
making it
people
easier
don't
to
seem to be
land
able
a
to
hit.
agree on.
Use trick shots to lob a ball
I mean, I
over a
guess it's up
ledge
to
or
you.
hook it
Buy
around
it
a
if you
corner.
want. Don't if you don't. Vote
Fake
with
a
your
throw
wallet.
to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win.
Is that a battle royale mode? Just the arena closes in, I guess.
Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode.
Alright, multiplayer
Teamwork makes the
dodgeball.
dream work in Knockout City.
Not for me.
If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate.
Chap says this will make a good VR
We're
game.
playing in Back
Extreme
Alley Brawl,
dodgeball.
a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta.
What was that
the
game?
special ball
Smash
for this
Box?
match is the Sniper Ball,
Arena?
which
Was
locks
that
onto
something
targets
similar
from
to this?
far across the map, and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally
So there
become
was
the ball,
a
a new
leak
weapon for your teammate.
But one of you guys posted in the Discord.
Or risk it all. Charge
And I
up a
thought the
teammate,
leaked
launch
list
them high
looked
into the air with
disappointing,
an
but
ultimate
none of
threat,
these
and they'll
games
land
were on
in
that
a
list,
huge
so I think that
instant
must have
KO
been wrong.
explosion.
So I'm kind of excited again.
The
Because
team here at
I feel like I
Valve has
don't
been
know what to
obsessed
expect
with
at all
building
now.
this world over the last 4 years.
Except for Solaris.
Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development.
I bet you would.
Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play
Rally
early
my
on
crew.
PlayStation.
Alright,
See
you
you
heard
soon,
him.
brawlers.
You heard him, gang. Get signed up. Get signed up for crossplay beta. The Pumpkin Patch Kids are coming to Knockout City. What's going on?
Time for
Sony hired a
something
bunch
new.
of 4-year-old developers
Here's
as
your
chops.
first look at an upcoming
Decepticon says
PS5
need a good
game from the team at
dodgeball game and
Slowclap.
viewer. Make it. Make it in dreams. What did they say? The team at Slow Clap? Oh, never mind. There it is. Give her the slow clap. Okay. What's this? Fighting game? Martial arts game? Oh. Hey, this could be cool. This reminds me of what movie is that this is paying homage to a movie? I'm sure it is. Old Boy? That Korean movie? Okay. This guy got knocked out for 3 weeks. Well, 3 months maybe. Destruction looks pretty cool. Uses the environment for combat. Looks nice. Sifu. Saifu? 2021. That looked cool.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5
Seafood.
console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash,
Old Boy in the
an
Raid,
epic
exactly.
new PS5 adventure from
Still
Heart
hate it,
Machine.
says Chop. Solar Ash. Okay, I think they revealed this at the PS5 reveal event, didn't they? I wasn't too interested in it. But Seafood looks good. Normally I'm not too interested in these kind of indies. But Seafood got
Hey
my
everyone,
attention.
I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You
Heart
might know
Machine.
us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash.
Alright. Time to look at the chat.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D
Sifu means
platformer
master or
focused on
teacher, says
speed,
Geisen.
movement,
Damn,
and
Geisen
fluidity.
with the lore. How do
The
you
game
know
is set
everything,
inside a
guys?
giant black
It's out of
hole
control how
known
much
as
you
the
know.
Ultra Void, which
Coids,
is
how you doing? How's it
consuming
looking so
everything
far?
in its path.
Have I missed any bangers? You
You
mixed
play
a
as
pretty
Ray,
cool
a
looking
daring
Kung
void
Fu
runner
game.
who has decided to venture
called
into
Sifu.
this terrifying anomaly as a
But
last-ditch
nothing for
effort
virtual
to
reality,
save her
yes.
homeworld.
Mr.
Ray is
Coids.
extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to
Kung Fu,
skating.
says Petter.
On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she
Kind of
needs
reminds me
to
of
flow through the
that
dangerous
Pathless
and
game, which
unique
is supposedly very good. How it's all about movement. Actually looks really similar. Without the bow and arrow, of course.
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, Enemy encounters will scale
Ultra
to
Void,
greater
eh?
and greater sizes.
He saw Kung Fu Panda, says
Some
Chad.
of these creatures
Dyson says I
require
watch a lot of
speed
Kung Fu
and
movies.
precise
Okay.
timing to defeat.
What does Kung Fu mean? That's a good question. Like, what does that translate into? Trent Dav says fruit booting. Is that what Kung Fu means? Fruit boot?
Rey will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
Ratchet bitches that hold the key to her quest. Koid says, I did Kung Fu as a teenager, Lamau. Alright, so you gotta know what Kung Fu means. What it translates to. Confucius.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous
I forgot to
beasts
turn off the baby
all
monitor.
come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun.
Kung Fu is Chinese martial arts, says Geisen. But does
This
it
game
translate
is
to
a labor
something?
of
Like the
love
actual
for
words
everyone
Kung
on the
Fu.
Heart Machine team. We're
Pathless
excited
would
to
be
bring
a
Solar
great
Ash to
third-person
PS5
VR
and
game,
PS4
says
later
Moz.
this year.
Yeah. I could see that.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
Silent Hill. Silent Hill.
When I first
Five Nights at
found
Freddy.
you,
This could have viewer support,
you were
maybe.
nothing.
Keep your eyes peeled on this one.
Pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Captured on PS5. Keep your eyes peeled for PSVR. Or PSVR. Guys. When fear takes hold. And reality fails. The stage is set. And insanity prevails. Not impressed, there's no dragons so far, says Puppet. Dyson says it's like asking what boxing means.
You and me together.
Now that I think about it, why do they call it boxing? You know? Now you're just raising more questions now, guys.
None of them will stop hunting.
Boss, I see your point. Stupid question. I see some nice ray trace reflections going on. I assume.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will. Both of you burn!
Any Five Nights at Freddy fans in the chat? Chap says Alvo cancelled. Can you imagine if they just had an Alvo trailer just cancelled written at the end?
There is more going on.
No
here
longer
than you
coming out.
realize.
I'm sorry. 2021, okay. Mamiya, Deej, that film was just checked out by Red Letter Media.
That was a chilling
Probably shouldn't have read that out. Uh-oh.
new look
Uh-oh.
at
Oh.
Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Alright. Not interested in this one either, I don't think.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants.
Jackpot
Today,
says
I'm
that
gonna
looked
take you
perfect
on
for
a brief tour
VR.
of our newest game, Oddworld
Comparison
Soulstorm.
of the clenched
always
fist
known
with a
you would
box.
come.
Is that why?
Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of
Looks
a
like pumps, his
accidental
puppet.
hero turned unlikely
Rude.
leader of an emerging revolution. As you do battle through weird
Captured
and
on
wonderful
PS5.
environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckins.
Gluckins.
We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call
The Gluckins.
2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for
Still
the
hates
player.
this job.
This sense of connection is
So
also
far, it's just that Kung Fu
reinforced
one
through
for me.
use of the dual senses haptic
But don't worry,
feedback,
Solaris is coming.
as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
Feel his heartbeats. Wonder can we feel him farting? Does he still fart in these
There
games?
are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way.
Mudokons.
But they are far more than
That's what
helpless
they call
workers
people from
looking
New
to be
Jersey,
saved.
isn't it? A Mudokon.
When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given
I know
the
a couple
tools
of
they
Mudokons
need to
myself.
fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for
just
all.
tell us all the projects has to be one save word exactly. Has say nothing if Firewall 2 is coming to PSVR 2.
Larger threat. We gave Abe the ability
don't
to
comment
scavenge
for the
loot,
next
and pickpocket
30
items
seconds.
from his surroundings and use them to craft an
Somebody
impressive
count to 30
arsenal
quick.
of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments
that's
and
definitely been
situations
30
that require
seconds.
a
No
little
comment
more
from
thought,
Hess.
patience, and stealth.
Firewall 2 definitely.
You'll find
It's
dark
confirmed.
and dangerous
It's confirmed
caves,
for
heavily
PSVR
guarded
2.
industrial sites, and ancient
Practically.
forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your
Dyson
skills
said,
and
is
find
it a launch
different ways
title?
to handle things.
Let's wait 30 seconds and find out.
It won't
Say
be
nothing
easy.
if it's a launch
If
title.
being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of
Another
natural
30 for launch
obstacles,
titles
ancient
is
traps,
Decepticon. You
trials
counting?
against swarming dark
think we're already at
creatures,
15 by
and
now.
industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and
Imagine if it
engaging
was a launch
narrative
title.
to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to
Firewall
liberate
2
along
confirms
the way.
his muzz. It's
And we
coming
can't
for
wait
launch.
to see what you will do.
2022. You heard it here first. Confirmed by S. Barber. Spread it. Tell everyone you know. April 6th. Okay. We can stop hearing about this game after April 6th. Nice. What's
That was
next?
the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
I heard you the first time. Kina, this actually looks pretty good.
Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kina Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new
Anyway,
adventure we last
here's
saw at the June
Firewall. Can you
PS5
imagine?
showcase.
I mean, the visuals in this are kind of unreal. Even though it's not my style. Personally, it's a bit Pixar for me. Unless she pulls out an AK-47 and starts blasting that little bitch. Because if a game doesn't have guns, it's not a real game. Am I right? Ember Lab. Lamia says, oh, I like the design in this one. Yeah, it looks really good. And this is gameplay.
Rats are quite fond of you.
And it still looks really
usually
good.
timid.
Muzz, I was really hoping to see a comment from Hess saying,
Something tells me
has
you
that been
are
30
somewhere
seconds? He's probably just left. He
looking
just left
for
ages
a
ago.
creature.
Chop says, okay, I'm sending Sonny the ghost cop. I hate it all. It's not over yet. It's gonna be a bit more for you to hate, Chop. Billy Lawhorn says, so fair sucking. Well, I mean, look, keep the expectations low. For right now, I'm not too disappointed. And listen, we're gonna have that Solaris any second now. Billy says, so fair. Oh no, I read that already. Decepticon says, PlayStation is going Nintendo. Jackpot says, I just want poker stairs. Jackpot's just crying. I just want poker stairs. His girlfriend hugging him. She's like, come on. There, Nicky. You're okay. Just relax.
Trapped spirits linger here.
I mean, look at the visuals in this. It's like
Tragedies of our past.
impressive.
You must help these spirits if you wish to reach them.
I mean, that looks cool.
It's okay. You have to go now.
I don't know if the cutscenes are gameplay or like pre-rendered. It's hard to tell. Especially when my resolution here isn't too good, but I don't want to turn it up or I'll break the laptop while I'm streaming. My jackpot surprise will be finishing with Elden Ring test, Mamia. Decepticon agrees. Chop says all this shit is dates. Alexis Diaz says PSVR 2. Don't even think about it, Alexis Diaz. Not gonna happen. Real-time cutscenes are the goal this gen because now you can, exactly. But is that what this is? It looks pretty similar, but I mean that looks like the fog and all that looks excellent. The lighting. I think I'm watching this in 480p right now, so I can't really say for sure. Kina or Kenna, how do you say that?
Spirit guide is a lonely one.
Be back in 5 since chop damn. It's getting horny again. She's out of the shower, now she's got to
Now
get
let's
dirty
settle
again.
in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
I think this game could be pretty cool actually.
You'll never ever break this loop.
When your guns jam in the game, the trigger jams, so you can't pull it. That I think is a cool touch for Deathloop.
Baby.
But I feel like I've seen too much of this game already.
Ramblin' Frank's matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold. The visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Alright. Copyright strike on the way. Deathloop got some trouble development, right? Delayed on top of that. Sounded messy. I didn't hear about like I know it got delayed, but I wasn't aware of the trouble. I know because they're owned by Bethesda and now Microsoft own them. This game is coming on PlayStation but not on Xbox, which is weird, but the deal was made before the acquisition. Very James Bond theme song. Back. What's with all the cartoony shit? Not feeling this job. That was quick, Chop. Jesus. Very quick. Give yourself a break, will ya? Mammy says I ain't feeling this game one bit, and I love my classic Bond style intros. What's interesting is that lady character is apparently controlled by another player online, so that could be fun, you know? Kind of getting some big Dishonored vibes. It's the same studio, isn't it? Arcane. I've never even played Dishonored, but it looks just like Dishonored. Like the movement, the flow, the powers and stuff like that. Expand your mind. I said be back in 5, Josh. That was a quick 5, Josh. That felt like 5 seconds.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
Blam. Damn, okay, we're already 26 minutes in, and apparently it's only half an hour long, roughly.
Song's over, people, and so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
You said a bad word. Kids better not repeat that. Don't tell your parents you heard that on my channel, okay? Alright, here we go. Solaris, Off-World Combat. Here it comes.
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Hey, where's Solaris, Hez? Final Fantasy, alright. Of all the big AAA games, this is like the one I do not care about. Anime, weeaboo stuff, but people will probably get hype over this. It's looking like a PS5 update.
Now it's my turn.
Only $70 to upgrade.
A touching reunion.
His voice does not match
your
his
girl
look.
finally made it to Midgard.
My name
is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with.
What am I watching?
Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Is this an expansion?
There you are.
A sequel?
Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud?
Ah yes, good old Conan Sasakabe.
What?
He will be okay though, right?
Well,
rolls right off the tongue.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
What is she dressed
Better
as?
not.
She
After
furry.
what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle.
Moogle. Is that a hate crime he just committed? Probably DLCs, guys, and Mamiya is stunned right now. Ooh, and the street just crashed. Okay, so you play as this lady. You play as the furry in this game. Excuse me. Right, for some reason, this trailer is causing some strain. I'm noticing some rock frames.
Boss!
You guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
We deserve what's coming to them.
That was the beginning to some Japanimation porn. Says Chop. They call that hentai, Chop. As if you didn't know.
Who are these jerks?
Wow, this is Jeremy. Turn off your porn torrents. Jeremiah. How you doing, Jeremiah? Remake? No. What does it say? Integrate?
Let the hunt begin.
Available worldwide.
10th of June. Plus, PS5 update.
Get down here, Merc.
You would know. Aero grade? I don't know what the hell that said. My resolution is so low that it just looked the exact same to me. And it's still happening. Oh, that lighting will look way better. Is this gonna be a free upgrade? Damn. Romantic music for textures? It's fog. You can no longer see the backgrounds. What am I looking at? What is this? Lighting. Alright, this will please a lot of weeaboos. Weeaboobs. Speaking of boobs. Not that. Quality of life. Graphics optimization mode. Performance optimization mode. Classic difficulty. Loading time. There we go. That's a nice loading time right there. Photo mode. Okay. Do you like me some photo mode? All the perverse images that are going to come out of this. New episode featuring Yuffie.
What? You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Final Fantasy Remake Intergrade. I'm pretty sure that says Intergrade. Is that for free? If you want a copy, blah blah blah, for free. Okay, I do own a copy of that. I bought that when it was on sale. So I guess I'll just wait for this upgrade before I play it. June. I'll be waiting until June. Alright.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake
Darth Nader says, what the fuck
coming
is
to
this
the
crap?
PS5 console later this year.
Penis on top of the poop. Hey, who's banning Hess?
And that's our show.
Who's banning
we hope
Hess?
You're as excited
Hess,
as
where
we
you
are
hiding?
for what's to come in 2021.
Where are you hiding,
See you
Hess?
next time.
PlayStation.
Where did she stuff that huge shuriken? I'll let the perverts come up with the explanation for where she shoved that thing. Whoa. Alright, what are the comments saying over here? Wow, this was awful, bad, boring, bruh. I mean, people are gonna like it just for that Final Fantasy shit, but overall, you know, a bit rough. It was a bit rough. Nothing at all. I mean, Hess ruined that for me. Hess put my expectations up so high with Solaris. It's like, at least we're going to have Solaris. No matter how much shit they showed, we'll have Solaris. And then he was like, oh, Solaris is coming practically. And then vanished. Disappearing act. Why would you do this to me, Hess? Why? Maybe Sony pulled it at the last minute. That must be what it was. That must be what it was. Where are you, Hess? This guy's in Chopped. GG, all have a good night. I hate it, says Chopped. Listen, look at the title of the video. Look at the title of the video. Decepticon says, whack after whack after whack. Aunt D says, what a waste. I'm trying to time out Hess, but won't let me, says Jack, but I'll have to remove his wrench. Good night, Chopped. Muzz says, that's it? Yes, that's it. Where are all the games, says Sean. Really thinking about getting a quest, says Deej. Mamia says that made one game I was somewhat interested in, Final Fantasy, but not I need to play this interested. Decepticon says Xbox better get viewer. They won't. Hess says any minute now. Hey, maybe he's talking about some kind of like post blog announcement or something. Yeah, isn't that what you mean, Hess? Isn't that what you mean? Oh, what are people saying? Should I check out Twitter? Should I check out Twitter? How do I get out of this? What's going on the Twitters? Everyone's gonna be either freaking out because they're weeaboos, or just like that was trash. Trending state of play. Everyone watching. Okay, Jeff says, how would you grade today's PlayStation State of Play, which just concluded? I'd give that a solid... Man, I want to lean D, but maybe C for the Kung Fu one, but that's just one game. That's going to be a D for me, Jeff. That was a poor show from Sony, even though my expectations were real low. David Jagno's pretty happy with what he saw. Sony. This guy's happy. State of Play just got salvaged. I don't think so. I don't think so, pal. Elden Ring, is it real? No. Alright, that was disappointing. No two ways about it. Oh, look at this character. Look at the hairstyles they have in these games. It's just ludicrous. I think that puts me off those games more than anything, is the hairstyles. It's just ridiculous. Can you hear my mother out there talking to my sons? No viewer for Xbox. Phil Spencer is ardent. They'll wait for virtual reality to take off. They'll wait for Sony and Oculus and whatever to do all the heavy lifting, and then they'll cruise on in and be like, "Hey, we do it best." And if you don't believe us, watch us buy First Contact Entertainment. So you have to buy an Xbox to play Firewall 3. They've sabotaged us, says Decepticon. Has sabotaged us. Quest just had an amazing 3 games released today, says Trevor. Listen, Trevor, you're like on the precipice of being permanently banned for saying something positive about the Quest around here. We don't take kindly to that. DD. Is PSVR news today? Anyone buying Star Wars Pinball? Maybe Poker Stars is online right now. Somebody go check for Poker Stars. Kyles, I'm a teenager. How you doing, Kyles? Billy says, well, that sucked. I hate Star Wars, but I would be getting that pinball, says Decepticon. Decepticon, a man of great taste, also hating Star Wars. Which is correct. Jason Ewan, how you doing? Don't forget to thumbs up the stream. Listen, thank you very much, Jason Ewan. I appreciate that. It does help me out, helps the channel out. I don't really know how. And if you can ding that, I hate to do it, but apparently dinging the notification bell also helps things out with the metrics or whatever. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm not going to blame you or be upset if you don't, but if you want to be up to date with whatever shit I upload in this channel, then feel free to ding that bell to help out. Or not, whatever, no pressure, you know? No poker stars, says Deej. Alright, well, the nice is ruined. I'll still probably stream something tonight. But I'm going to need a break. I'm going to need a break after this. I need to get this out of my system. I need to get these hairstyles out of my system. I feel like there's another poll on the screen I wanna vote on. When I see a poll, I just like to click on them. Grade D to F. People saying C, those people are wrong. Hess really ruined this for me. Hess ruined it. Jackpot says No Man's Sky. Okay, we'll do No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. Can't. Oh my god, the boys are starting to scream, so now is my cue to leave, I think. Listen, thank you everyone for joining. In particular, let me thank Chopped for the generous donations. Really do appreciate those, Chopped. Helped me out big time. Everyone else, thank you for staying with me and commenting, and you know, I mean, you have to go through tragedy together. You shouldn't be alone, and that's what happened here. And we were strong. We stood together, and I appreciate that. Please ignore the screams of the children in the background. They do not concern you. Good night. Goodbye. No questions. Don't call the cops. Don't call the cops, okay?
What the fuck is this?